Children, let us continue the chapter Algebraic Expressions and Identities. Now let us discuss about identities. What is an identity? Here let us observe two equations. One is x plus 1 into x plus 2 equals x square plus 3x plus 2. Here the LHS is x plus 1 into x plus 2 and RHS is x square plus 3x plus 2. And consider the second one, that is x square plus 3x plus 5 equals 59. Now let us verify whether there is any differences between these two equations or not. Now first one let us take, for the first one you take x plus 1 into x plus 2 equals x square plus 3x plus 2. This is the first one. This is the second one. Now you take some values for x. So you take x equals 5 or x equals 10 or x equals 3, whatever it may be. You take for x equals 4 you take. Then you take the LHS. LHS equals x plus 1 into x plus 2. So in the place of x you put 4. Then it becomes 4 plus 1 into 4 plus 2. That equals 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 into 6 equals 30 you got. Now you take RHS. RHS equals, what is that expression? X square plus 3x plus 2. This expression you take, and x value we have taken 4. Right, in the place of x4, that is first term is 4 square plus 3 into 4 plus 2. Then you will get 4 square is 16 plus 3 4s are 12 plus 2. So 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 plus 2 equals 30. Now you take some other value. For x equals minus 5 you take. X equals minus 5. Then you take the LHS. X plus 1 into x plus 2. So put the value of x, that is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 1. Minus 5 plus 1 into minus 5 plus 2. Minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4, and into minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. Minus 4 into minus 3 is that is plus 12. Minus into minus is plus 12 you got here. You write that one. Next you take the RHS. RHS equals x square plus 3x plus 2. Then in the place of x you write minus 5 whole square plus 3 into minus 5 plus 2. And minus 5 whole square is minus 5 into minus 5, that is 25. And 3 minus 5, 15. And plus you take, plus 2. Then 25 minus 15 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12 you got. So here LHS and RHS are same. In the first case, for x equals 4, LHS and RHS are same. And you try for some other values for x. And here for all values of x, you can have that. For all values of x, you can have x plus 1 into x plus 2 equals x square plus 3x plus 2. You take any value for x. Here the LHS becomes RH equals RHS. LHS and RHS of the equation becomes same. That is one category. Next you take the second one. X square plus 3x plus 5 equals 59. X square, the second one is x square plus 5x 3x plus 5 x square plus 3x plus 5 equals 59. Here what you can observe, take values for x and you can observe that only here take x equals 6. Then you can have LHS for x equals 6. For x equals 6 you take LHS equals 6 square plus 3 into 6 plus 5, that equals 6 6 is 36 plus 18 plus 5, then you will get 59, that is equals to RHS. Now you take some other values here. If you take x equals 5 you take, that becomes for x equals 5, that becomes 5 square plus 3 into 5 plus 5, that equals 25 plus 15 plus 5, you will get 25 plus 15 is 40, 40 plus 5 is 45, which is not equals to 59. Here this equation is true for x equals 6 and also you try for it x equals minus 6. X equals minus 6, if it is possible try x equals minus 6, minus 6 whole square plus 3 into minus 6 plus 5, minus 6 whole square is 36 minus 18 plus 5, here 36 minus 18 is 18, 18 plus 5 is 23, which is not equals to 59. Here what is the difference between this equation and this equation? Here the first equation is true for all values of x, but the second equation is not true for all values of x. So the first one is you can have, that is a identity. Now what is an identity? Identity is an equation, you write identity is an equation which is true for every value of the variable in it, true for every value of the variable in it. So what is an identity? Identity is an equation which is true for every value of the variable in it. Next, the normal equation is there. It is also equation x square plus 3x plus 5 equals 59, but it is not an identity as the value of the variable is not true. Here the equation is not true for all the values of the variable, so it is called common equation. It is not an identity. Therefore let us take some standard identities. Standard identity. So identity means it is an equation true for all the values of variable in it. So now let us study three main identities which are very useful in our work. These identities are obtained by multiplying a binomial by another binomial. So first one, let us take a plus b into a plus b, and also you can take x plus y into x plus y, and this is nothing but what? A plus b whole square. So let us have first a plus b whole square, that is nothing but what? A plus b into a plus b. A plus b whole square is nothing but a plus b into a plus b. Now here multiply a plus b by a into a plus b plus b into a plus b, b into a plus b. So a plus b whole square, you got that a into a plus b into a plus b, a into a, you will get a square plus a into b, ab, plus b into a, ab, plus b into b, b square. So you got that a plus b whole square equals a square plus ab is 2ab. ab plus ab is 2ab plus b square you got. So clearly this is an identity because this is true for all the values of the variable in it. So you may verify that for any value of a and any value of b, the values of the two sides are equal here. Here for any value of a and any value of b, a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. Find the LHS and also find the RHS, then you can have the same value. For example, let us take a equals 1, b equals 2. So LHS is a plus b whole square. Take the LHS. LHS equals a plus b whole square, that equals 1 plus 2 whole square, 3 square, that equals 9. And you take RHS. RHS is a square plus 2ab plus b square, that equals a square. You take 1 square plus 2 into a is 1, b is 2 plus b square is 2 square. So you will get 1 plus 2 into 1 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 4, then you will get 9. So you got that a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then you can exchange the value of a and b, then also you will get the same value. So it is an identity. Now let us find a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square, that is also a minus b into a minus b. A minus b whole square equals a minus b into a minus b. Now you do the multiplication, both these are binomials. Now you take a into a minus b minus b into a minus b. Then you will get a into a is a square, a into minus b is minus ab, minus b into a minus ba, minus into minus you will get plus b square. You got that a square and minus ab minus ba are like terms, they are having same sign, negative sign, add them. So you will get minus 2ab plus b square. Therefore you got that a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square, and this is also true for all values of a and b. So it is an identity. Next let us take the product of a plus b and a minus b. Here you got two identities. One is a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second one, a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. See here minus is there, so you got the sign of the middle term minus, and the other two terms are having positive sign. Here plus is there, all the terms are positive. So here plus, middle term is also positive. So here what you can observe, a plus b whole square equals, terms are same, a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is also equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. All the three terms are same, a square, b square, and for a plus b whole square plus 2ab you will get, for a minus b whole square minus 2ab you will get. Now let us take one more product, that is a plus b into a minus b. See here, these are also binomial and first term and second term are same here. You write a plus b into a minus b. Here first term and second terms are same, but only the change is this. One is the sum and the other is the difference. Sum here, sum and the product of the two terms, same terms. Then again you write a into a minus b plus b into a minus b. Then you write a into a square, a into minus b minus ab plus b into a, ba or ab you write, both are same, and b into minus b is minus b square. So here what you can observe, these two terms are having opposite signs with the like terms. They are the like terms, but they are having opposite sign, so you can cancel them. Therefore you can write a plus b into a minus b equals a square minus b square. It is one of the standard identity, that is third identity. So here you got three standard identities. First one is a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. See the term here, three terms. A plus b whole square is having three terms. First term is the square of the first term plus 2ab is 2 into first term into second term plus third term is square of the second term. So a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. You got one identity. Second one, a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here what is the difference between a plus b with the whole square expansion and a minus b the whole square expansion? Terms are same, but only the difference, a plus b whole square is having plus 2ab and a minus b whole square is having minus 2ab. And these two can also, you can write it as a plus b whole square equals a square plus b square plus 2ab. The term can be exchanged, second term and third term. And here also you can write a square plus b square minus 2ab. Here you can observe the difference, plus 2ab and minus 2ab. And in the third standard identity, it is a product of the sum and the product of sum and the difference of two terms, a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b equals a square minus b square, a square minus b square. So you got the product. And let us write one more identity, that is x plus a into x plus b, x plus a into x plus b. Here the first terms of both the binomial are same, x and x. The difference is the second terms. Second terms are different. Here also you can obtain one more identity. So you write the product here, x into x plus b, x into x plus b plus a into x plus b plus a into x plus b. Then you will get x into x is x square plus x into b is xb plus a into x is ax plus a into b is ab. Then you will get x square plus, you write ax first, then bx plus ab. Here what you have done, these two terms are exchanged because a comes first. Then you can write x square plus, here ax and bx are, as ax and bx are like terms, so you can remove x outside and in the bracket you can write a plus b, a plus b, a plus b into x plus ab. Here x is outside of the bracket, a plus b. Now you can form one identity here, x plus a into x plus b equals x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Here you observe the identity. Here the first terms are same, that is the variable, and second terms a and b, which are the numbers real constants. So here first term, what you will get? X square, and second term a plus b into x, a plus b into x, sum of the second terms into x, third term product of the second terms, that is ab. So here x plus a into x plus b equals x square, the square of the first term, plus a plus b into x, sum of the second terms into first term, plus product of the second terms, product of the second terms. In this way you obtained 4 identities. First one is, there are many identities, here you obtained 4 identities. Therefore the 4 standard identities are a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. As I told that, you can write a square plus b square plus 2ab also. And second identity, a minus b whole square equals, terms are same, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Observe here, only the difference is here, as there is a difference here. The next one is the product of sum and difference of two terms, a plus b into a minus b, that equals a square minus b square, square of the first term minus square of the second term, that is a plus b into a minus b equals a square minus b square. Then x plus a into x plus b equals, you write x square plus a plus b into x plus ab, square of the first term, sum of the second terms into first term, and the product of the second terms. These are the 4 identities you got here. We can see that the fourth identity is the general form of the other 3 identities. How x plus a into x plus b equals x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is the general form of the other 2 identities. Here you can say that a plus b into a plus b, in the place of x, a is there, in the place of a and b, b is there. So here you applied a square plus a plus b, means sum of these two, b plus b into first term a plus b into b, then you will get a square plus 2ba plus b square, then that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here x plus a into x plus b is the generalized form. Again you can prove this for the other 2 also, this one and this one, by substituting values for x, a and b. Therefore the fourth identity is the general form of the first, second and third identity. Now let us apply the identities to expand the following and to find the following. First one, you take 3x plus 4y whole square. Now you write the identity here, first term plus second term whole square. It is a square of a binomial, which is in the form of a plus b whole square. Consider this is a, this is b, and here it is a plus b whole square. Now you write a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. In the place of a, you write 3x. In the place of b, you write 4y. So then it is 3x plus 4y whole square. 3x plus 4y whole square equals square of the first term, that is 3x whole square plus 2 into first term into second term. In the place of a, 3x is there. So we write 3x into 4y. In the place of b, 4y is there. Plus b square, that is 4y whole square. Then it becomes 3x whole square is 3 square is 9, 9x square plus 2 into 3 into 4, 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, xy plus 4 square is 16 y square. Therefore you got that 3x plus 4y whole square equals 9x square plus 24xy plus 16y square. 9x square plus 24xy plus 16y square, that is the expansion of 3x plus 4y whole square. Then second one you take 3p minus 4q whole square. 3p minus 4q whole square. Here minus is there. So you consider this is a, this is b. So it is a minus b whole square. This is in the form of a minus b whole square. So you write a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Then 3p minus 4q whole square equals a square means 3p whole square minus 2 you write 2 only. A means the first term 3p and b means the second term 4q plus b square means square of the second term, that is 4q whole square. That equals 3p whole square is 9p square minus 2 into 3 into 4 is 12pq plus 4q whole square is 16q square. Therefore, the expansion of 3p minus 4q whole square equals 9p square minus 12pq plus 16q square. Then you take the third one, 102 square. 102 square. So you write 102 square. And you can express this in the form of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Right? You can express easily 100 plus 2. 102 you can express as 100 plus 2 whole power 2. 100 plus 2 whole power 2. So you can use the identity a plus b whole square. A plus b whole power 2 equals, you know, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square, and 100 plus 2 whole square is a square means square of the first term. In the place of a there is 100, so it is 100 square plus 2 into first term into second term. A means first term, so you write 100 into 2, it is the second term, into 2 second term plus 2 square plus 2 square, that equals 100 square is 100 into 100. You know that here 4 zeros are there, so you write here 2 zeros are there, so you write 4 zeros. In the 100, 2 zeros, in its square 4 zeros, so you got 10,000, and product of 2 and 100 is 200. 200 into 2 is 400. 400 plus 4. Therefore, 102 square is, that is 10,000. 400 plus 4, you will get 10,404 you will get. 10,404. So you got it by using the identity a plus b whole square. Next one you take, that is 5.9 whole square. 5.9 whole square. That is the fourth one. 5.9 whole square. And you can express this as a product of two numbers, and also you can write it as 10. 5 minus 9 is 0.1 less than 6, so you can write 6 minus 0.1 whole square. So you can express this as a form of a minus b whole square. So you got this in the form of a minus b whole square. You write a minus b whole square equals, so a minus b whole square equals, you can write a square minus 2ab plus b square. 6 minus 0.1. 5.9 means 6 minus 0.1 whole square is a square, means square of the first term 6 square, minus 2 into ab, first term 6, b is second term 0.1 plus b square. b is second term, that is 0.1 whole square. That equals 6 square is 36 minus 2 6 are 12. 12 into 0.1 is 1.2 you will get. 12 into 0.1 you will get 1.2 plus 0.1 whole square is 0.1 into 0.1. 1 ones are 1 you will get. Here there are two zeros, 0.01. Now here you add these two, 36.01 you will get, and you subtract this minus 1.2 minus 1.20, you write 1 minus 0 1, and 10 minus 2 8, 5 minus 1 4, so you will get 34.81. You got 34.81. Therefore 5.9 whole square equals 34.81. You can verify it by direct calculation, 5.9 into 5.9. Then let us take the next one, that is 1002 into 998. That is fifth one, 1002 into 998. Now here 1002 and 998, you can express that as a product of sum and product of two terms, because you know that 1002 is 1000 plus 2 and 998 is 1000 minus 2. 1002 is 1000 plus 2, 998 is 1000 minus 2. Now you know that you got it in the form a plus b into a minus b, because the first term of these two are same, second terms are also same. So you got it in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Then you write the identity a plus b into a minus b equals a square minus b square. A square minus b square. Then 1000 plus 2 into 1000 minus 2 equals square of the first term, that is 1000 square, minus square of the second term 2 square. 1000 is having 3 zeros, so its square is having its double 6 zeros. So you write you got 10 lakh minus 4. 1000 square is 10 lakh, 2 square is 4. Then you write 10 lakh minus 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Therefore 1002 into 998 equals 99996. That is 9,99,996 is the product of 1002 and 998. In this way, by applying the identities, you got the expansion of 3x plus 4y whole square, 3p minus 4q whole square, and also the value of 102 square, 5.9 square, and the product of 1002 into 998.